All right, Shalom, Makim. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Shemi Shai, by Shan Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect in Jesus' word, now true faith and sincerity. And yeah, today, I just want to title this lesson, We Are in the Time of Wrath. We are in the time of wrath, you know. And matter of fact, before I get anything, let's get this in Matthew's 24th chapter, because Yahweh Shai pretty much captured this moment with a past, a previous event, which were the days of Noah, man. Which that day pretty much it was no gray areas. Either you was on the planet Earth, either to be delivered or to be destroyed, man. You know, and pretty much that was the Lord flooding the whole planet Earth. That was the Lord pouring out His wrath upon the earth, man. Yeah, I mean, so this is Matthew 24 and 37. It said, "But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be." So, like it. So, as you can see, the same way how the days of Noah was, we in them times now, man. It said, "For in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark." And yeah, and pretty much, is a saying. They was partying like it's 1999. It wasn't no limits, you know. They didn't have no cap. They didn't have no ceiling. They did whatever they wanted to do. As you can see here in America, you know, this place is pretty much not surprise you what comes out with these different trends. And you thought Esau did something. He made a man turn to a woman. Then he upped it up by making a man pregnant. And then now you got men having periods. And that's ain't nothing, man. You got the people that's with it, you know. Everything is flips upside down. So we are in the same times, man. You know. It said, "And knew not until the flood came and took them all away," meaning what the Lord killed them. The Lord killed them, man. Pretty much. He poured out His wrath, and it was only Noah and and his family, his house, pretty much that was in that ark. That ark was able to deliver them, man. He built that ark. Noah said the foolishness of preaching. Noah, he was building the ark and telling people that it was going to rain. That was foolishness unto them. But that was the very same. That was the he was building. That very same thing was going to be the only way to be delivered, man. Was that ark, man? You know, and you see the people taking this word lightly now. As you can see, hey man, the doors of mercy is closing, man. Yeah, I mean. So let's see. Matter of fact, let's get this into rock. Because it said the days of Noah, that was a time of wrath, man. That was a time of wrath, man. That was Yahweh Shemi Shai pouring out His wrath upon the people, man. Yeah, I mean. So what is it? Let's see. Yeah, this Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 44 and 17. It says Noah was found perfect and righteous. In the time of wrath, he was taken in exchange for the world. See, therefore was he left as a remnant unto the earth when the flood came. See, so Noah was delivered, man. He was taken in exchange for the world, meaning what he was preserved, man. Because wickedness is pretty much at its height, man. Matter of fact, since I said, let's go ahead and go to Genesis, the 6th chapter. And I start at 5. It said, "And the Most High saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth." And yeah, and don't you see that now? In the 13th year, I seen much wickedness. Well, this is the time of the threshing. This is the time. Well, this everything is right now, man. Everything is right. It said ain't no limits to the people on the earth, man. You know, Everything's turned upside down. Everything that's wicked is called good, and everything that's good is called evil, man. Yeah, I mean, it says, and that every imagination of the thoughts of the heart was only evil continually. See, so hey, man, same how it is now, man. You got men, trainees and all. Hey, man, it's just like you. It wasn't like it was the Stone Age during the days of Noah, man. It was just like it. It was a system, back then, man. And that system had to fall. Why? Because it was much wickedness, man. And that's why the Lord said He created vengeance to appease, spirits for vengeance to appease His wrath, man. You know, it says, and it repented the Lord that He made man on the earth, and it grieved Him at His heart. See, so the Lord was grieved, you know. So what was gonna appease Him? Destruction, man. Matter of fact, let me get this, and then I can go to get that in Sirach. It says, and the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creepy thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repented me that I had made them. And yeah, because the Lord, he was grieved, man. And these animals had to be destroyed as well because here in America, because pretty much Esau had defiled them. These devils, man. Like I said, ain't no cat with them. They be popping these animals. They be feeding them. Like you got cows, and they'll feed them beef, man. You know. So hey, these animals gonna have to be destroyed, man. But here go the point. It says, but Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord, man. Noah found grace in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Why? Because he kept the ways of the Lord, man. And said that Enoch walked the Most High, meaning what? That he pretty much followed the law, statutes, and commandments, man. You know? So, matter of fact, let's get this in Sirach. Because it said the Lord was grieved, man. So it's some way that he have to, what's the word? Console that grief, man. And it's going to be by the way of this wrath being poured out. And there's certain entities that the Lord used to appease His wrath, man. Yeah, I mean, so this is Sirach 39 and 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of discretion, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of Him that made them. Yeah, because it's certain things that that's being played on the planet Earth. Down there, everything that's going on the planet Earth is grieving the Lord, man. So it's certain spirits that are created for the vengeance. Why? So they can appease the wrath of Him. It says, fire and hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. So these are the things that would please the Lord, that will appease His grief, man. Appease His wrath, because we are in the time of wrath. So what's gonna calm the Lord down? People gonna have to be put to death, man. And like how it was in the days of Noah, only 8 people was delivered. That's why I said Noah was a remnant. Read Sirach 44 again. It says Noah was a remnant, meaning what? It was just a small number. Only 8 people was delivered, man. And it wasn't like it was 92 people during the times of Noah. The earth was very well populated in that day, man. Just like how it is now. I ain't saying that it's the same number, but it was a lot of people on the planet Earth, man. They begat sons and daughters and daughters. And only thing, they just pointed out the main son, you know. But they had a lot of sons, man. Yeah, I mean, they had a lot of sons, man. They had a lot of children, man. In that day, it was a lot of people that was on the planet Earth in that day, man. Just like how it is now, but only 8 people was delivered, man. This is 2 Peter 2 and 5. It said, and spare not the old world, but save Noah. See, so the Lord, the world didn't have only Noah. The Lord had grace on Noah, man. He had mercy on Noah, man. But he didn't spare the old world, meaning what he didn't have mercy on the rest of the people, man. They had to get put to death, man. And we are in that time. We once again in that time of this great cleansing, man. In this time, just like the days of Noah just don't stop. Uh, when we get beamed up, man, Lord won't part that righteous number. But even when we come down, because it tells you in Hebrews that Noah became the heir of righteousness, meaning what he was the one that was going to dictate how everything was going to be played out. But only Shem kept the ways. But on this go around, everybody ain't gonna have no choice but to keep the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So let's read this again. It says, "Spare not the old world, but save Noah, the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly." See? So only Noah and his house was delivered, man. And he said, a preacher of righteousness. Why? Because he condemned. Oh, matter of fact, let's get that in Hebrews, man. Let's get that in Hebrews because, hey, man, we here, man. And it's the fear of the Lord. We heard the trumpet and we hearkened unto that, man. And now the Lord gave us the ability to blow the trumpet as well, So this is Hebrews 11 and 7. It says, by faith, Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet. And, hey, man, Yahweh Shema Shai made it easier for us, man. Because it ain't no gray areas with the Lord, man. Either you're going to hearken unto His word and cling on to it and endure to the end, or you're gonna deny it. And the only thing we can tell you is that you're gonna die, because it ain't like you're gonna be neutral in that day, man. This is finna come upon the whole earth, man. This is finna come upon the whole planet Earth. The whole planet Earth is finna be judged, man. Even if it's certain areas that's not gonna be hit with missiles, guess what? Judgment is coming that way, man. But we know for a fact America, through the spirit of power Yahweh Shem Yahshua, that America is gonna be totally consumed in fire, man. So especially if you here in America and you deny His word, I don't think we could tell you that you're gonna die, man. That's what Noah said. The only way that you was gonna be delivered in that day is that you had to be in that ark. And it wasn't like you sit back and you watch Noah until the day. You had to help out as well, man. So you can't be twiddling your fingers. But the point is that only thing Noah could tell them was that they gonna die, because it was coming upon the whole world, man. Yeah, I mean, so this is Hebrews 11:7. By faith, Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet. So guess what? He had the eyesight. He foresaw the evil to come, man. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. The Lord gave him the eyesight. He gave him a spiritual eye to see, the evils that's coming upon the planet Earth, man. The bad times, the time of wrath, man. Let's see, Proverbs 22 and 3 says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hide himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. See? So foresee, man, he hide himself. We hide ourselves in this knowledge, man. This is how we become covered. This is how you have this hedge of protection, but the simple pass on, meaning what, they take it lightly, and now you're gonna die for that, man. Yeah, I mean, now you're gonna die for that, man. So let's see, back in Hebrews 11, it says, by faith, Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world. See, meaning what? He was prophesying and telling the people they're gonna die. Condemn means down, man. So he's telling them that they gonna die. What else could you tell somebody if you got the message? You in the know that the whole earth, right now, we say that America's gonna be totally destroyed. And we telling people, woot, woot, this and that. And they don't harden unto it. Well, only thing we can tell them, the rebuttal, is that you gonna die. Ain't like we doing it out of anger. We just telling you what it is. Why? Because the Lord gave us the sight to see it. And what else can we do after that? Ain't like we can change the movie. It's gonna play out how it's written, man. It says, by the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. See, so guess what? He was through Noah, he kept the ways, and it was passed down to Shem, because Shem he kept it, because out of Ham and Japheth, everybody went their ways. They left from them cousins, man, but Shem was the only one that kept the ways, man. You know what I mean? So let's see. This is Ezekiel 7 and I started 10. It says, behold, behold, it is come. The morning is gone forth. The rod have blossomed. Pride have budded. Violence is risen up into a rod of wickedness. None of them shall remain, nor of their multitude, nor of theirs, nor of any of theirs. Neither shall there be any wailing for them. See, the time is come. The day draweth near. Let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller mourn, for wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. So yeah, this time is here, man. We are here, man. You see, the Lord is slowly taking everything away. The way it's off, all eyes on Him, man. Now because you can't do that to escape reality no more. You know what I mean? You can't watch the NBA or these different type of sports or go play PlayStation or go shoot some pool. No, man. Now you got to suffer reality. Because these people don't enjoy life. These people enjoy escaping the reality. We don't enjoy reality. We don't enjoy reality, man. We enjoy the things to escape reality, man. People drink to get their mind off things. People, you got Jake that they be smoking to escape the reality, man. But guess what? All this is taken away. Your plug can't pull up on you no more, man. Now you gotta suffer the harsh reality that's gonna come upon this place. And we are in that time of wrath, the evil times, man. And I'm gonna end it off on this, cause said knew not until the flood came in. What they're gonna take it light until all hell ultimately break loose, and then once they realize it, it's gonna be too late. Yeah, I mean, so this is Ecclesiastes 9 and 12. For man also knoweth not his time. See, as the fishes that are taken in the evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of men snared in the evil time when it suddenly, what's like when it falleth suddenly upon them. See, and that word suddenly, that's a scary word, man, because anytime, because everything is already here. Everything is already here. It's like I said, it's gonna come into a perfection, man. All the prophecies are here. The chip. These missiles are already made and everything like that. Everything is here, man. The ball is rolling with this famine. People just went panic and bought the stoves out, man. Everything is here, and it's gonna suddenly fall upon the sons of men, the ones that took this word lightly and then cling on to it. Well, guess what? It's gonna fall upon them. It's gonna be taken in that net, that evil net. These bad times, that time of wrath, man. And what's the only way that's gonna appease the Lord? And what's the only thing that's gonna appease the Lord's wrath? Death, man. A lot of people just gonna die in that day. That's why it tells you that in 2 Ezra 8 chapter. Pretty much a lot of people gonna die, man. Yeah, I mean, and that's the same thing that happened in the times of Noah, man. Yeah, I mean. So yeah, I just hold it with edify. I'm gonna give all praise and then glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elected teacher word, not true faith and sincerity. DTA, abide by Baal.